This shit probably has been in the works, bro, for quite some time, man. Because if Toby and him was that tight.
You know what's crazy, Sky, is when we talked about this before, I completely misread that. Because you remember my reaction, right? My reaction was like, I thought we knew this. I was reading this as Saffron for some strange reason. It was Emery.
No, yeah, bro, it was Toby.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it changes
bro.
Everything.
Yeah, no, you definitely had like a very muted reaction.
Yeah.
No, bro, that is Toby, bro. That's Toby. Your name, Toby.
Bro, that changes everything, bro.
If your stories were able to continue in any form, even if it was on a third party outside of WBD.
Well, I think you've seen some things out there, right? And we're excited about the film. Of course, you know, we were saddened by the events that caused Zack Snyder and Deborah Snyder to have to leave and turn the reins over to Joss Whedon. But he was already working with us on some of the scenes for the additional photography that we're going to be doing shortly, and it was fortunate that, you know, Zack convinced him and he agreed to step in and finish the movie, help Zack finish his vision, and we're excited about that.
You said that you wouldn't be back except for The Dark Knight Returns. But I don't know, if Netflix finally has it and you could hypothetically continue, would you be open to it?
If Netflix had owned the rights to the DC characters in my extended universe, of course I would absolutely whatever yeah. No question.
Be very happy.
Yeah.
I would be very happy.
The Zack Snyder fans are weirdos.
Do you think James Gunn rebooted the DC universe properly?
This answer your question.
Oh my God! James Gunn.
Okay, Walton, James Gunn's not more successful than Zack Snyder at the box office. Zack Snyder, look at Batman v Superman and how well 300 did and all that stuff. Boy, I gotta tell you, James Gunn's fans, you guys are like, you're more aggressive. Let's just say more aggressive than even Snyder fans, and that's saying something. Woo! And you got a lot of free time, I must say.
Woo, Hunter.
Batman is my most anticipated film for DC in years, and I have a question. We know the Snyder Fandom have not been kind to the film, even though they haven't seen it yet, and DC Studios. Do you think they have every right to stay bitter on WB due to what happened to Zack Snyder? Nothing happened to Zack Snyder. Nobody has a right to be mad about anything. It has nothing to fucking do with you. Get over it. And listen, I say this as a massive Zack Snyder defender because, forget Rebel Moon. Okay, take Rebel Moon out of it. And all of his filmography, there's only one movie Zack Snyder's made that I didn't really like, and that was I've liked or loved every single other movie, particularly, of course, Man of Steel. But he's just a director. It's not his movies. Never is. It's the studio's movies. He was hired just like any director, just like Peyton Reed was hired to come in and make Ant-Man. Ant-Man doesn't suddenly belong to Peyton Reed. He came in, and look, the reality is, as it doesn't matter how much I loved Man of Steel or Batman vs. Superman or whatever, the reality is a whole hell of a lot of the audience did not. And that's just the reality. Now, if you want to be butthurt and act I get disappointed too when things I like gets canceled, but oh well, then you move on. You want to get butthurt as if this was some kind of personal affront? I don't know. To me, it's absolutely pathetic.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker, we rollin'. Motherfucker, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world, I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much, I need a moment. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. Fuck this a nail in the whole cast. Tell him Easy said they could kiss my whole ass. More specifically, they could kiss my asshole. I'm an asshole, you niggas got jugs. You sure-minded niggas sauce is Napoleon. My furs is Mongolian. My ice brought the goalies and I embody every characteristic of the egotistic. He knows he's so fucking gifted. I just needed time alone with my own thoughts. Got treasures in my mind but couldn't open up my own vault. My talent, creativity, purity, and honesty is honestly being crowded by these grown thoughts. Reality is catching up with me, taking my inner child, I'm fighting for custody. With these responsibilities that they entrusted me, as I look down at my diamond encrusted piece, thinking no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the powder. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. No one man should have all that power. Powers, Austin, Powers, lost in translation with a whole fucking nation. They say I was the abomination of Obama's nation. Well, that's a pretty bad way to start a conversation. At the end of the day, goddamn it, I'm killing this shit. I know damn well y'all feeling this shit. I don't need your pussy, bitch, I'm on my own dick. I ain't got a power trip, who you going home with? How you doing? I'm surviving. I was drinking earlier, now I'm driving. With a bad bitches, huh? Where you hiding? I got the power, making life so exciting. the power to let power go.
But anyway, man, any last words, bro, before I shut this thing down? Because, yeah, I'm about to get on out of here, bro. I'd already cooked these meals. Bro, you dig?
Just one.
What?
Bang.